This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Needs a little bit of help financially. And we got a spin.
Spin coming off the two. Yellow is out. Yellow is out.
And that is the youngster Regan Smith, the 19-year-old, making only his second NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series start in the NASCAR Craftsman trucks.
So there's Andy Houston, the 15 trucks, obviously no contact. He just got a little bit loose coming through turn number 2 there. Andy barely was able to get by. Nobody else made contact with him. So, Jerry, we're about 24 laps into this thing. I don't think we're going to see him.
For the very first time in his hometown of St. Louis, he took the big Budweiser machine to a top fuel win there. Well, the pits are open. They're at 45 miles an hour headed towards you, Amy East.
Not only is that for the win, Jerry, that's 10 points. Because Ted Musgrave has not led this race yet. So if he passes Kevin Harvick, that will be a 5-point position bonus plus a 5-point bonus for leading the race. So that's a 10-point pass right there if he can do it.
And Musgrave was wiggling, and I got to believe Kevin Harvick is going to be tough to pass, like taking a pork chop from a bulldog. Harvick it's his 75th start, and he has never won in this series, and he is going to be one tough guy to get by. Let's see who's fast as they come by at the line. We'll check on Harvick and Musgrave, Crawford and company. Harvick the quickest with clean air, Musgrave behind him. Crawford third. That's pretty well sums it up. How about the 60 coming pretty quickly? There's Terry Cook right now being shown.
The fastest truck on the racetrack right now, Terry Cook in the 5th position.
Power stroke diesel Ford for Cook. Having a good run in the top 5.
This truck right here that Terry Cook's driving has won 3 of the 4 races that he has won this year in that very truck.
That is Groupie Dog, having won Milwaukee, New Hampshire, and IRP. As you watch this battle here, the laps clicking away. It'll be 4 to go next time by. Here's Musgrave trying it up high. Got some banking up there. Can he get a run off the corner?
He's got to try something because Kevin Harvick is right on the bottom of the racetrack. So Ted Musgrave's going to have to try to take some chances like he told us he's going to do. He really enters the corner wide. His truck really turns in the center, but Kevin Harvick's right there on the bottom of the racetrack.
Musgrave trying to get that Dodge to turn. It's Chevy leading the way. And by the way, if Harvick were to win this race or finish in the top 2, that could clinch the Manufacturers Championship for Chevrolet versus 1998. So a lot at stake for the bow tie brigade. Harvick getting his first win ever in the series. Chevy capturing a Manufacturers title. Mopar, though, pedaling pretty hard. Musgrave trying to get a championship.
Being over here off of 4. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Come on. Come on. Come on.
And the caution is waving here with 4 laps to go. Leffler involved, the 50 involved. Remember, in this series, we do not end under caution. It goes green, white, checker. There's Jason Leffler, who spun to avoid a couple of trucks up there in turn 4.
What a tough break for Jason Leffler.
And the 50 got into a spot of foul. We're not too bad. Here we come now.
Ryan Hemphill making his 5th career start. It's a great run at South Boston. Top 10 finish. There's the U.S. Navy colors. Haven't said much about John Wood today, but a good run for John Wood and Jack Roush Racing and Max Jones in this team.
John had driven up into the top 10. Great truck. He was involved in that spin. He ended up getting a lap down on that spin. But what a break for Mike Bliss. He was back there at about the 11th position. Let's take a look what happens. Here you see the 4 truck of Ryan Hemphill. The 50 truck's trying to avoid Ryan Hemphill, and there's Jason Leffler probably trying to avoid the 4. So not sure exactly what caused that, but it caused both Jason Leffler and John Wood to lose a lap, which is going to allow Mike Bliss, who's now on the lead lap, still in the lead lap, to pass those 2 guys. There he comes right there in the middle of the screen.
On board Jason Leffler. There's Ryan Hemphill right in front of him. Inside the 75 Spears manufacturing machine, and Hemphill goes around. Leffler gets into the back of him as he tries to hold up. And there you see oncoming traffic. That was the view that Jason Leffler had a moment. And perfect timing. Jimmy Howell waves the green flag for the green, white, and checkered dash to the checkered flag. Overtime for the 5th time in 2002. Can Harvick hold off Musgrave? How about Crawford is back there? They're battling for position behind them. There's a 60 and a 29 of Quapple and Cook.
Terry Cook got a great restart. Got him beside Travis Quapple, not able to make the pass. Here they come, Doc, for the white flag.
Jimmy Howell waving the white flag down there as they come by. Can Harvick get his first career victory in NASCAR's Craftsman trucks? Will Chevy win the manufacturer's title? Can Musgrave do anything? He wobbles coming off turn 2.
He's doing all he can do, Doc. He's on the hammer.
Half a mile from the checkered flag. in the Chevy Silverado 150. Here comes Musgrave on the inside.
Is he going to use the bumper?
Fans are on their feet. They touch out of turn 4. And a Chevrolet will win the Chevy Silverado 150. What a finish for Kevin Harvick and Ted Musgrave.
Great job. That was awesome.
That's one happy guy right there, Kevin Harvick.
22 thousandths of a second, the margin of victory for Kevin Harvick. What an effort. And finally, in his 75th career NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series start, Harvick is a winner. And he has now won in all 3 divisions. 8 Busch Grand National wins, 3 Winston Cup victories, a Busch Series title, a Winston Cup Rookie of the Year, and now Kevin Harvick is a winner in NASCAR's Craftsman Trucks. Listen to that crowd.
Well, he's against the rebel when they're doing his burnouts, Jerry. That's what you hear, Jerry, is 9,200 RPMs right there.
John Force couldn't have done it any better. Oh, gosh. And how about one happy Bakersfield, California driver, Kevin Harvick. When we come back, we'll talk to him in Victory Lane here at Phoenix International Raceway.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest events in the wide world of sports.